Hello everyone and welcome to yet another session on Inspo Vibes with SK. Thank you so much for all your comments, your likes and shares. Keep it coming and keep watching, keep getting inspired. So today's story is dedicated to a friend of mine from college. His name is Nirman, and true to his name, he has been over the years nirmaning himself time and time again. So for those of you who don't understand the meaning of the word nirman, it means to create. So what I remember about this guy Nirman is every time he suffered a setback in life, he would fall down like everybody does. He would get hurt. But the most special thing about him was he would get up once again, dust himself, recreate himself, nirman himself once again, and carry on, face life with the vigor and the passion that was his signature. So Nirman, thanks to you for giving me this beautiful life lesson on self-love. Because that was his secret of हर बार समय और परिस्थितियों की वजह से गिर जाना, चोट लगना स्वाभाविक है, सभी को होता है, सभी गिरते हैं, सभी को दुख लगता है, लेकिन वो हर बार उठता, हर बार अपने आप को झटकता, अपना स्वयं निर्माण करता और ज़िंदगी के रास्ते पर फिर से चल पड़ता. And when I asked him, how come you're able to do this, man, time and time again? Don't you ever feel, oh man, what has happened in my life? So he said, no. The reason is, I love myself. So today's story, my friends, is about self-love. A topic that has been spoken about, written about, talked about endlessly, and still I feel it is not really understood in its truest sense. So this is my humble attempt. So here goes. So self-love. What is this self-love? It's a combination of two beautiful and very powerful words, the self and love. So let's look at what is self. Self means your own true being, or you could say the identity of the person, or you could say in a nutshell the personality that you have. It means it's not your physical appearance or your body, it's the morals, the beliefs, the culture, the values that you uphold, your true core inside what you are, who you are, is your self. And then the second part, what is this? Love. When we say love, most people would just smile and think about, the love that exists between a man and woman. Why, I would say, why do we need to narrow it down? Basically, love is an emotion which brings about a feeling of protectiveness, caring, giving, and it could be for a person, it could be for a thing, it could be for a place, it could be for an idea, like you are in love with the idea of freedom. So it is not so small and limited to a love between two people, my friends. So now let's put these two together. Self-love का मतलब क्या है? अपने आप से प्यार करना, अपने आप की खुशी का ख्याल करना, अपने को क्या अच्छा लगता है, खुद को क्या करने से वो खुशी मिलती है, वो करना, वो पहली बात समझ लेना और वो करना, इसी को कहते हैं सेल्फ लव. And why is that important? Why are we even talking about self-love, why so many people are moving towards discovering self-love and practicing self-love. Yes, you will not believe there are even programs, workshops and coaches who tell you the art of self-love. Wow. Okay. Why is it so important? It's important because self-love will raise your self-esteem. अपनी नज़रों में अपनी ही कीमत बढ़ जाती है, अपनी ही इज्जत बढ़ जाती है. And the bottom line is, guys, if I'm not happy, how can I give happiness to people around me? Because my cup will spill over and pour out only what's filled inside it. So if my cup is full of love, only then can I give out love. If my cup is full of resentment, anger, pain, disgust and cynicism, that's what I'm going to give out. Right? So if we need to give out love and happiness to people around us, we need to first and foremost fall in love with ourselves. So now, to the most favorite part of this conversation, how do we do it? So, what is self-love? It's loving your own self. Why do we need to do that? In order to be happy within ourselves, so that we can give out happiness and love to those around us. So, how does one do that? Very simple few steps. Follow me. The first one is you need to first and foremost know yourself. When I say know yourself, I mean understand your strengths, understand your weaknesses, understands your shortcomings. What are you made of? What are your passions? What do you strongly believe in? What would you stand up for? And yes, it's about knowing your positives and negatives both, not just your positives, right? And the second step, once you have identified who you are and what you are made up of, accept yourself. Most of us struggle in life only and only because we live in denial. We deny what we don't like about ourselves, and therefore we look for validation outside. No. So if you want to begin this journey of self-love, you must accept yourself the way you are. The day you can stand in front of that mirror, शीशे के सामने खड़े होकर अपने आप से आंख मिला के अगर आप स्माइल करके बोल सके, वाह, I love you, that is the day you have accepted yourself the way you are. Till such time you look in the mirror and you feel, यहाँ से थोड़ा सा वज़न कम हो जाए, ये थोड़े से बाल घुंघराले हो जाएं, अरे ये आंखें थोड़ी सी बड़ी हो जाएं, अरे ये थोड़ा और चेंज हो जाए. You are still on the surface. You are so shallow. Till then, you have not reached to the core of your being. So move on. Don't get stuck with your physical appearance. That's not what I'm talking about. When you look in the mirror, you should say, this is the picture perfect person and I am so in love with myself. I love what I see. I'm proud of what I am. I love myself the way I am. That is what I'm talking about. Accept yourself, whether it's your physical qualities or your internal personality qualities, right? And then the third thing is, whatever qualities you feel are your shortcomings or could be better, try and find out ways to improve them, work upon them, right? Now, a word of caution here. When I say love yourself, look at yourself and say, wow, I'm amazing, I don't mean become narcissist. That you're just obsessed with yourself and you're just blindly thinking that you're perfect. No, you need to have a balanced outlook that these are my strengths, these are my weaknesses, these are the things that are really perfect, these are the things that I can improve upon, and some things I just got to accept because I cannot change them. But watch out, my friends, don't become narcissist and obsessed. In that case, the danger is you will not be able to see what can be improved and be better in you. When you cannot see what can be improved, your growth stops. When your growth stops, you will stagnate and it's as good as being dead. So don't do that. Okay? On the other side, now let's look at the other side. Don't be too harsh on yourself. Don't get into self-criticism so much in trying to be a balanced person, in trying to be fair to yourself and looking at your positives and negatives and your shortcomings so critically. Go easy, all right? Here we are talking about loving yourself. So don't be your most difficult critic. It doesn't help. Okay? Be easy, be gentle on yourself. Look at yourself objectively. Identify the things that you want to improve and work towards improving them, rather than either wallowing in self-criticism, self-pity, lack of confidence, or narcissism, which is the other extreme. The day you are able to do these three things of identifying your strengths and weaknesses, accepting yourself as a complete package with your strengths and weaknesses, and making a program and working towards improving your weaknesses or shortcomings to the best of your abilities, believe me, you are on the path of self-love. And why do we, once again, a question that might come to your mind, why go through all of this headache, man? Why spend so much time? Is it worth it? Yes. This whole exercise is only to make you feel happy, settled, comfortable with yourself, because from that will stem your confidence. Because it will raise your self-esteem, it will raise your confidence level, it will then enhance and reflect in your aura and your personality. Now, don't you want that? Yes, all of us want to exuberate with joy, with confidence, with love, and we want to attract everybody towards us with our magnetic aura. So follow these 3-4 simple steps and start walking on this path of self-love and see how things change. Alright, I hope I made some sense to you. So do start practicing, and I'm sure there'll be a lot of questions that will come to your mind, a lot of experiences that you would want to share. I'm here, I'm listening. Do drop in your comments. Do write to me, and I'll be happy to answer your questions and talk to you. So till the time we meet again, I invite all of you, come and fall in love with your own self. Start walking on the road to self-love, my friends, and see how much more beautiful this world is. And thank you, Nirman, for this story and for showing me this beautiful concept of self-love. So till we meet again next Wednesday with yet another story, this is SK signing off. Adios, take care, bye bye, and be safe. And in the end, don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe to my channel if you liked watching it. Bye bye.